What's going on, everybody? Easy here with KIJOY Magazine. Doing another interview. I never really know how to start these things. I'm so used to starting things off like as a podcast, but it's not a podcast. It's just an interview. But I'm sitting here, man, with a good friend of mine, an actual Volume 6 alum. The Volume 6 alum. If you haven't caught Volume 6 yet, there's only 8 copies left, so hurry up. It's only 8 copies left. But I'm going to go ahead and let my man introduce himself.
Yeah, I go by Flip, Flip for real. I just based myself off 661. I'm out here.
For sure. What's going on, man? How you been?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm good, man. It's been a while since we talked. Not really.
Like a year.
It's been a while since I actually was putting it together, man. Your little spread came out pretty dope.
Clean. Shout out to Drew.
Pretty dope. Yeah, shouts out Drew. He took the pictures in here actually.
Yeah.
He did the thing in here. That's dope.
Yeah.
So man, we've never had like a formal conversation before. I know for the mag we did it, but that was cut down drastically just to be able to fit into the spread that I had. Let's get to know you, man. Let's get to know you for the people who may not know you. I know you've been making music for a while.
Yeah. 2018.
But as far as like performing in the city and stuff, we haven't really seen a lot of that yet.
Yeah.
So let's get to know you, man. Who are you? How old are you? Where you come from?
So born in the PI, came here when I was 9. I'm 30 now, turning 31. Started doing music 2018, late 2018. And then, first got into booth, first started writing songs at like that time. I did my first show in March for Mac G Day. And that was, 2019, the following year.
Look at that.
It's it's for his birthday, so he holds these like big events it's pretty much for him, you know. And he has like vendors out and like taco trucks, and then the artists and like comedians out, you know. So he'll have them out. Yeah.
Was that out here?
Yeah, that's here. That's like it was. I think the past 2 times it was at his house.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it was like right outside his house, and he has like a cul-de-sac, so it was like a block party. You know, it was kind of fun.
That sounds dope.
Yeah, and then we used to do like FOE shows too.
Yeah.
So like at the end of the year when it's colder, we'll do the FOE shows, and then that's there was like when it was 4 of us.
When's the last time you performed out here?
Here in Bakersfield?
Yeah, or just
In general?
I guess in Bakersfield and then in general.
In Bakersfield, I think it's been already, not last year, but the year before.
Yeah, it's about time.
Hold on. I think I did one. I'm trying to remember because I did Field Boys. That was my last one here in Bakersfield, and then I had one for Underground, another magazine in LA, and that was in April of last year.
Yeah, I know that one was last year because that's how Ollie and I got introduced to you through them. So I know that one was last year too. But yeah, man. So you said you from the Philippines?
Yeah,
Philippines. How long you been staying in Bakersfield?
Oh man, so 21 years.
Now I'll say you're local.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got called a local the other day. Somebody asked me where I'm from. Like, I'm not from Bakersfield. Well, how long you been out here? Since 2012? Oh, yeah, you're a local.
Yeah. I think it's like past 10 years or like 10 years and up.
I mean, technically, for like 3 years I left, but you know. Whatever.
Still, you know.
You said you started rapping in 2018, which is crazy because that's maybe 2 years before the pandemic.
Yeah.
How did that affect?
Suck.
It sucked so bad. You had just started, just trying to get a rhythm, and then shit's locked down.
Yeah, bro.
And that's talk about what you had to go through during that.
Okay, so there was a lot of things planned out for like 2020, right? When was the pandemic? 19, right?
2020.
Yeah,
March is when it started. Yeah.
So it was like from right on my birthday. That's when it shut down. Yeah, it sucked.
Damn.
I had to celebrate by myself. But it was what was it? We had JRC. So he's one of the other artists he's like the co-creator of FOE Music, and he had something lined up for somewhere like Midwest, and then we were gonna go over there. We were gonna tour for like I think like 3 bars or something like that.
Shit.
Yeah, and then come back here and then do like 2 more shows.
Yeah.
And then so we were like hyped up and all this, and then it just shut everything down. Damn, dude, it sucked, bro. So, and we were like, our catalog was kind of like raising up already because we were making a name for ourselves from 2018, and then he didn't come in till 2019. You know, so from then we were like building ourselves, right? And at that point, we were gonna like book shows. We were like doing the thing, and then
everything got shut down. I imagine though during that time, you'd be able to like focus more on your craft just because there's no shows, there's not really a lot of interaction, so you're kind of just stuck in one place.
Yeah.
I'd imagine it give you time to really hone in on on your craft. How did your career look coming outside of?
So coming out, it was like I kind of learned a little bit more of like what I could do. Like I explored a little bit more, like my sound and like my cadence, you know. So like I was really trying to experiment, like really trying to find something, and I think I'm honing to that now, like barely, you know, like as I'm progressing into like my music career, you know. So I'm really trying it out.
That's dope. That was dope. During that time, did you were you able to record any music that you felt comfortable enough to put out as like a single or?
Yeah. I think I put out a couple. That was when I was going through SoundCloud, and so I was going through like Nate. So he's one of the covers.
We got him here somewhere.
Nate the Great. But yeah. So it was I was going through him, and then he introduced me to Zoe. But I was already I already had him on Instagram. So, yeah. So I was already. Me and him were like making songs forever now. So I've been going through him
forever. You guys put together any mixtapes, any full length projects so far?
No. So this album that's gonna come out this year, that's my first one. And I know
it's first full length anything, right?
Yeah. It's like a whole thing.
That's a big deal. Let's talk about that for a second. Do you have a title for it already?
Not yet.
What can you give us?
It's it seems bipolar. That's what it seems like. Because it's like a different sound. You know what I mean? Like every track is kind of different, and then there's like different artists in it that I'm kind of trying to introduce. And there's people from like 805, 410, right? That's gonna be in it. But yeah, man, I'm super excited. It's like 13 songs. You know, that's my lucky number. So 13.
13 for an album is a good number. I'd say for an EP, anywhere between maybe 5 and 7 is good. Mm-hmm. For an album, I'd say maybe 10 to 16, 15 maybe.
Yeah.
15 might be on a little long side, but it's still good.
Yeah, I don't want to bore him, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to overdo it. Are you nervous at all?
Hell yeah.
Full length for
hell yeah, bro. I'm like I want to do a release party for it.
You should.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna do one. I'm here.
I think I mean, he wouldn't be the first. Oh, he wouldn't be the first. Ness. Yeah. When he dropped the tape, I can't remember the name of the tape, and I'm so sorry about that, Ness, bro. But yeah, dropped the tape, and then he hit me on the fly, and a random was like, "Hey man, I want to do a listening party here." Yeah. So he pulled up, Joe pulled up, a couple other people pulled up, and we set the speaker up. He talked about every song and the process he went into making it. Yeah. Listen and played it first. Like, so if you want to do a listening party here,
I'm thinking about it.
You're more than welcome to do it. And we'll keep it exclusive.
Yeah.
Bro, come on. The only thing I ask you, the only thing that I ask you, just because I'm a journalist at heart and I'm nosy as fuck, you have to explain the process of every song and the concept behind it, the making. Like, I really want to understand that tape.
Yeah.
So you can give me that. You can use the space to do a listening party.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah. So you said you got some artists from, you said 410 and 805?
410.
410, those are area codes, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure where. Oh, wait. I think Ms.
I know 805 is Ventura.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
I don't know what 410 is.
I didn't either. So he's one of the alumni for the magazine.
For Underground?
Oh, no. He was issue 8 because I was issue 7.
For Underground?
For Underground, yeah.
Oh, that's how you got linked up with?
Yeah. He was one of the other artists that kind of performed for like a podcast. Mm-hmm. Like there was like a select few of us that went to Ventura, and then we performed for this podcast, you know, just to promote the magazine and promote So he was one of them, and we linked up there, and then I did a show in Ventura last year for March, for I think it's called the Sixth House, and we were talking there, and we've been trying to get a song together, but it's not till like recently when I seen him again for the alumni shop.
Yeah.
That's when
you guys were able to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a beat. Do you have any Bakersfield artists on?
Yeah. So I mean, so I have my brothers on there. So Maverick and JRC, they're gonna be in it. I have Suze on there. She's one other like singer, like upcoming singer. And I talked to actually Chuck at the flea market.
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah, we were talking over there. And you know, I still haven't hit him up. I'm sorry, Chuck, but.
Now you should. I know. You definitely should. One of the things that I like about what I do is I get to get a behind the scenes look about everybody's career.
Yeah.
And they kind of entrust me to with that or whatever.
Yeah.
Definitely reach out to Chuck to get a feature. Because this year it seems like he's doing a lot of features.
Yeah.
He's trying to give back to the community, which is why I've dubbed him the hometown hero.
Yeah.
But
But I seen that.
listen, we're gonna get into that a little bit later. 'Cause I don't know what all the commotion.
Am I going to be part of that controversy now?
I mean, are you?
No, I'm not the hometown hero.
No. It's not. It's not that. And I was gonna ask you about that a little bit later, just because.
Yeah.
Well, we can get into
Yeah.
later. That's funny, but yeah. So you should definitely reach out. That's funny as shit.
Yeah.
You definitely should reach out to Chuck, man. He. It seems like he's giving it back a lot this year, and
Dude.
it'd be solid for you.
Yeah.
To get that.
Mhm.
So we were talking about your album. I don't want to phase from that. You don't have a title yet.
Not yet.
You recorded any songs for it yet?
Oh, yeah.
How many songs
maybe
are you looking at?
half now.
Half?
Oh, a little over half. Maybe like 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have like a theme for it? I know you said it's bipolar. It's all over. It's like,
it's a little.
is there a reason why?
I just want to, because people have kind of seen what I could do just on my singles and like my features that I've done for people and all that. But I really want them to see just as a whole what I could really do. I mean, just like my sound. Like I can, I want to be able to show my range. You know what I mean? Like I'm not just boxed into one thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let me ask you about that, because I asked a lot of artists about the whole term of like being boxed in, right? And I think I had Supreme Innovations. I don't know if you're familiar with them or not. A really dope group out of Texas. They just moved to Bakersfield.
Oh, I seen that shoe. That was them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I asked them, what's the deal with artists not wanting to be
Boxed in.
Because I've seen a lot of artists make a career, however they gauge a successful career. They've made successful careers by only rapping. Only this. Is there a specific reason why you yourself necessarily doesn't want to be boxed in and labeled as a rapper?
I mean, I don't know. Like, in my opinion, I don't think anybody wants to be boxed in. You know what I mean? So, like, for me, just it feels like suffocating a little bit. Like, you guys are expecting me to just have one sound when I've got so many to offer.
Right.
So, like, and it's for everybody. It's not just for, like, people that love hip-hop or rap or whatever.
Right.
Maybe somebody likes something with a little tune, I'm not saying I'm like a singer or anything.
Right, but you
can carry it
you
too.
got more than just the rap. And I understand it in the fact that, most artists nowadays aren't just rappers. I know back in the day, maybe that's what it was, but a lot of artists, they're able to sing or carry melodies, or there's so many different sounds out. I can understand why. There's always been that negative connotation with, don't call me just a rapper, because I do so much more. So
exactly.
I'm always curious as to know what the reasoning is, especially at a level where, you're still making a name for yourself, making a way for yourself,
Because not, like, I'm, like, nobody really knows me like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll get, like, here and there, like, oh, you flip. Like, at Walmart or something, but no one's going to be like, oh, yeah, he's that rapper. You know what I mean? Like, when they see me, they're going to be like, oh, he's an artist. That's what I want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want them to just be boxed in.
Does that bother you at all, that when you go out, maybe a few people notice you and
then they say rapper?
Yeah.
No, that's cool. I mean, at least they know who I am.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so that's like my first step. That's my stepping stone. If you guys see me as that, then that's cool. But eventually, you guys are gonna know that I'm more than that.
Yeah.
Like
I hope so, man.
I hope so too, bro.
Like I said, we've conversated. Or that's not even a fucking word. We've known each other for a while, even just before, your contributions to Volume 6.
Yeah. Thank you for that, by the way.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely, man. What I plan to do, the individual section of the mag is meant to be like sort of a smaller introduction to specific artists.
Yeah.
Especially ones who are still working on
making a name
for themselves. Hopefully we can revisit this, and you'll get a bigger. Everybody that's contributed in one way or another, they're definitely on the list for contributing again. I just kind of have to space it out. But there are a lot of artists in Bakersfield, especially some who just are still working on trying to make a name
for sure
and everything. I even though in Bakersfield that's where you are, Underground Mag, you've done a lot of things. But if you guys aren't familiar, Underground Magazine is another magazine. Located, they based out of LA. They're LA based magazine. Well, sort of in the same realm as I am. They just cover different different artists and everything like that. How did you get linked up with them?
So I seen their page somewhere. I think another artist posted it, but like, cause I follow like different artists, like different like cities or states or whatever. And I reached out and they told me to go to one of their shows in Slow for the Shop Milk Room. And when I pulled up, they didn't expect me to pull up. Of course, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because but I'm a man of my word. Like I'm gonna come. You know?
Yeah.
If I tell you I'm gonna show, I'm gonna show. So I feel like they really liked that initiative that I showed up and I was there to support and all this and whatever. So I kind of built that like a pretty good relationship with them. And I didn't realize that they were already working on issue 7
at the time.
At that time. Yeah. So maybe like a couple months later, they hit me up and they were like, "Hey man, how would you like to be part of the cover for?"
Oh, that's dope.
Well, I'm one of the 10.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So, but
I'm still on the cover.
Yeah,
you know,
like
it's a physical mag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have brought it, but
yeah, I want to see it.
Yeah,
I want to see it because I follow them as well.
Yeah.
And they got a dope team of designers.
Oh yeah, it's really cool.
I'll get a lot of inspiration from some of the stuff that they do. They got a dope team of designers. So
plagiarizing.
No,
I'll just fucking shit.
Inspiration. Let's not
just get up.
I'll
tease.
That's fine. Nah, man. I with design.
Yeah.
They always say with design, you find an idea or something somebody else has done.
Yeah.
And you just redo it to your sake. You know what I mean? It sounds like
plagiarizing.
I just follow with the
I was just
you're
finding inspiration.
Yeah. But you should bring it.
I will bring it. Yeah.
I want to see. Don't worry, I'm not gonna steal ideas.
Yeah.
No. You're not good. This shit, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just curious to see like other people in the same space. I'm sure you do that. Do you listen to any other artists?
Oh yeah,
that are like any other. Do you listen to any Bakersfield artists?
Oh, of course. Yeah,
besides
like Joe and all them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I listen to all of them.
I don't consider Joe a Bakersfield artist. Joe's an artist from Bakersfield.
Wouldn't that be a Bakersfield?
It's different. Chuck is a Bakersfield artist. Joe's an artist from Bakersfield.
Goodness sake, it's fire.
And that's. Yeah, trust me, they're both fired.
Yeah.
Let's not get that construed. I dissing nobody.
I'm not good to it.
But it's just a difference of what somebody does for their city versus what they've become from their city. Yeah. Clip that.
Yeah. Take that shit.
Yeah, so you should bring it. So they reached out to you, pulled up to their show.
Yeah, I pulled up to their show. It was a release, I think, for something. I think they were showcasing the artists from a previous. The previous issue. So, but at that time they were working on issue 7, so they reached out, they asked me to come, and then so I pulled up, and it was like a whole day shoot. You know what I mean? Because we had like the interview, and then
they do everything the same. I need to see. That's a page I need to take is getting everything done the same day.
The same day?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I do the interviews, and then I take pictures down the line, and it just prolongs the process. So
I know, but it comes out fire. So
yeah, I mean,
can't knock the process, bro. And everybody does them different.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so you did that, and then how was the shoot like for the cover?
Oh, man, it was cool. It was a little hectic because, I mean, there was 10 of us, so they were trying to position everybody. And I was trying not to be seen, really, because I didn't want to move. I had a good stool, and I just wanted to stay put, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm, like, kind of arching myself in the back, and everybody was just getting moved around, but they kind of liked where I was, so they kind of kept me there.
Has anything come from that as far as, like...
I mean, yeah, so, like, the people that's going to be in this album, they're
putting together... Oh, no, for your album.
For my album, yeah. They, I've reached out to them, and then they were more than willing to be part of my first one, so...
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
I'm happy that you're releasing your first tape. I know the first tape is always huge because it will be your introduction for most people to who you are as an artist, especially in this city.
Yeah.
So, you don't have to take my word for it, but the rollouts, I'm a man about rollouts. I think one of the things that a lot of Bakersfield artists lack is their rollout. They'll release a tape, they'll post a link on Instagram, and that's it.
Yeah.
Somebody who does really good rollouts is somebody like Ness, like Chuck. A lot more of the established artists, they roll their shit out. So I will say, just my piece of advice,
I'll take all of it.
Do a rollout, and I'll help you with it, man. If you need to do another interview, I'll even loan out my videographer to help shoot a video.
Yeah.
Look. And then, like I said, if you want to do the listening party here, you should definitely get into that.
I'm down.
I'll be down. So let's get into this conversation.
Sure.
Yeah, last week I did an interview with Ness,
Uh-huh.
where at the end of it we talk about the age-old question that'll never not die.
Yeah.
Is who's the face of the field or anything like that. Do you have any thoughts to contribute about either who you might think or what who's considered to be even in that conversation?
Man, dude, I have like 4 in my head.
4 people you think?
Yeah.
Okay, who
4.
do you want to name them?
Oh yeah, I'll name because I'll name him. Okay, so I don't know Ness personally. Like I've never talked to him, you know, but he seems like a really cool dude.
Yeah.
I've seen the interview for here, and I think he's one of them for sure. I think Joe is, Chug, and I think Rev.
And you know, it's funny because he jumped in the comments as well. And I love Rev. Yeah. I love Rev. He came up here and played me his album. A Trials and Tribulation.
Oh yeah.
He sat down in an interview right after.
Yeah.
And it was fire.
Really?
The tape was fire.
Yeah, man.
And that was my first time interacting with Rev. I know before I seen him do this thing with Drew on the Out the Field thing, but that was my first time interacting with him. And his tape was fire.
Bro.
His tape was fire. And it got a lot. That tape performed really fucking well.
Yeah. He's a musician.
Yeah. It's really fucking well. So let me ask you, just as a musician, you know, because I don't know if being labeled face of the field is something you strive for. I really don't think anybody should strive for it. But you know, people, they measure their success different ways. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's just say that's something that you have on your radar. What do you think some of the things you'll have to do to reach that?
To reach that?
Yeah.
Networking for sure. So like, just like for me, in my opinion, I think you have a really decent platform. So like here, like networking here, and like we're gonna see this, you know what I mean? So they might want to network to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, or they might just want to listen to my music. That's cool too. They don't even have to reach out, but if they listen to it, that's cool. Or they might tell their people or whatever. But to me, networking is like really big, and that's why like I would go to, like I went to Shop Milk Room, just to
and the opportunity you got from getting that,
you know, so
led to that. So
it really builds up, you know, just for doing simple things like that, showing up. You know,
I agree. I think network and then just doing a lot of stuff in the community. You know, somebody like Ness and Chuck, they do a lot of shows in the city. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I think that's why their names are constantly being mentioned. Somebody like Rev, who obviously has a talent to be in there. You know, I haven't seen him perform a lot in the city, and that's why you know, maybe sometimes his name might get left off that conversation, just because locally, you know, he's not out and about like that. Yeah. So I think networking and then just being present is probably the biggest aspect that a lot of other artists maybe don't realize or they kind of misconstrue. You know, they'll take the success of their work and be like, well, I'm the best. Well, cool, but what are you doing in the actual, how many people in the city know who you are? So, or buy tickets to go to your show if you're headlining.
Right,
you know, so I think that's something that needs to be thing. But on your end, you know, it's not just you representing yourself. You're a part of a group, collective. A collective. What's the difference between a group and a collective?
So
in your
well, in my opinion, like a group is, you guys kind of have like the same sound, and like you guys are performing together,
right? But
a collective is like individual artists that kind of go off the same brand. They have like the same goal. They have, you know what I mean? So we all rock FOE. That's our brotherhood.
What does it stand for?
That's family over everything. You know, but it's like you take it as how you want. Right. You know what I mean? So like it's either you're a foe or you're a foe. You know what I mean? Like you're an enemy or you're your family. Right. So that's
the double entendre. I said, if I know you're a rapper, double entendre.
Yeah. But I can't take that coin. That's JRC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not me.
Oh,
yeah, that's not me.
Let's not step on any toes.
That's not me.
Let's give credit to JRC who came up with the name. Yeah. So he's the one who founded the collective?
Yeah, so it was actually it stemmed from like years ago. Like it was like his childhood. And so like his immediate family that was like really just like thick and thin blood type deal. That was the ones that he kind of gave that brand to. And then when he met me, or like 8 years ago or 9 years ago, something like that. 7? Something like that. Yeah, he met me like years ago. Yeah, over 5 years. But he's like, he kind of saw that in me, you know. So like I became part of that brotherhood now too. Like an outsider, now I'm in.
Oh, right? Dope.
Yeah, and then I remember he was like freestyling for me one day, and I told him, I was like, we should put this in the studio. Like we should do something about it. And he, you know, again, like he didn't know that I was being for real. Yeah. So I booked one.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I booked one. Yeah,
like this. I mean, that too.
Yeah, and like I remember I booked it, and I Did my first song, and it was trash song. I hope it's not floating around anymore. But
Did you put it out?
no, hell,
You should put it out.
yeah. But if some Nardwar shit happens, and then he's like, he shows me my song, fuck, bro, I'm fucked.
Just because you said that, I'm gonna be.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna figure out a way.
Boy,
Look, I am, man. I am, man. But I'm all about artist development. So if I can compare your sound now to what you, the shit you put out,
sheesh.
it'll just be that much better for me.
Oh my
But I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't hate on it. Yeah, I'd be like, that's cool. It's already
I
out.
would do that shit.
Yeah, you know what? You should
Send it to me, man.
if I can find it. I'm gonna. You should.
It's funny because a lot of people, again, this space kind of brings out people, talking and everything.
Yeah.
A lot of people have shown me, music maybe that they wouldn't put out,
Yeah.
music that probably wasn't ready yet.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to see like the artist development in just certain people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Progression is crazy. Like if you're consistent with your craft, you're gonna get good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like some people just have it, like they just have that sound. They're off the bat good. But like there's people like me where
Hard work is.
yeah, you have to be. I have to write pretty much every day just so I can get that sound in.
Yeah, I agree. I will say consistency is the key.
Yeah.
Just talking about myself again.
Hey.
Just from where I'm at now with these mags to where I was 3-4 years ago, like
Look at this.
So no, don't leave that there. You can look at it later.
It's hard though.
I mean,
It's cool.
yeah,
It's like a skate mag.
it did because Impact they was the first ones on the cover, and then David. But just where I was then to where I'm at now, literally the only thing that has changed is consistency. Just being able to learn more and adapt more, and that's why that's what we got.
Yeah, that's all
I mean.
Shout out to Joy.
That's why we got this. Yeah. So who all was in the group of FOE?
So JRC. Yeah. No, it's all good. So JRC, he's like the co-founder of the music part. So we both founded that part. And then there's Maverick and Tycoon in the.
But I don't think I've met them yet.
Them two, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You met JRC when I did the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah. He. I think most times when you come up, he's.
Oh, he's here. Huh?
Yeah. He's here.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Maverick and Tycoon.
And he went to the release party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there. For the magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the magazine.
Yeah.
Not underground shit.
Yeah.
The magazine. my magazine.
Yeah, your magazine.
Yeah. He showed up. Does everybody in the group play a specific role outside of just rapper?
What do you mean? Like,
Is there any like producers or
I mean, we have
engineers or what's everybody's role in the group?
So like us, we're just like the music part. But there's we have Mac G. So he's also a barber, but he does like videography, photography, and shit. Yeah, he does that on the side. And then we have another one. I forgot his name. Sorry, bro. But if you're watching this shit, my fault. Maybe you're not FOE. No, just kidding.
No, look.
I just get it.
No hate.
Sorry, bro. Shit. Cross you off. I gotta cut that out.
I get enough hate already from just. I'll tell you about it.
Well, sorry.
I'll tell you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so they do the producing.
Yeah.
For this and that.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope as shit. You guys plan on doing any tapes
Together?
together?
We had a W series.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of, it's like it's a little cheesy because every single part of the song, like the name of the song is like a W, right? So like me and Maverick had a song called Winnin'. We had one called Wavy. You know what I mean?
The alliteration with the title of the W. Yeah.
So that's why it's like the W series. And it just never come to fruition. And I have those songs and they're so hard, bro. They're so.
You ever think about just putting them out? Like,
I'm thinking about it.
you should, man. I think just because you're still trying to get your name out there, I think the more music you put out, the better it'll help. Just because this is kind of a racy topic, but I feel like just to be able to be big anywhere, you'll need to be big in your city first or just wherever you reside.
For sure.
And I always ask people, is there an issue with oversaturation? Do you think putting out way too much music will hurt? And I don't think so. I think we live in a time where people's attention spans are short.
Yeah.
You drop a song out,
Short song.
Yeah. You drop a 1.5 minute song, 2 weeks down the line, they're ready for another one.
Yeah.
But I think you should put those W series out. Even I think you should do it.
Yeah. At least like 2 or 3. You know what I mean? Because they have some within themselves too. You know, like JRC and Maverick, they have a W series like of their own. I have some with them. I have some with all three of us. You know, so if that tape came out, it would have been so fire.
I think it should, man. I know, you're preparing to put your album out, which is a huge deal. Very scary.
It's scary.
I can only imagine. I mean, I don't make music at all, so I don't know exactly how you feel, but something similar with like putting together a comprised body of work.
Yeah.
It's very scary to see how other people are going to react to it and how they're going to accept it.
Right. Yeah.
Especially for somebody who's still, like you said, trying to make a name for yourself. Do you plan on doing any more shows this year?
This year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to like focus on shows. I don't know if it's before the album, but because I'm really still trying to work on it. Like I'm working on it little by little every day. So I really want to do the album, and then after that, I'm hoping it will kind of like spring me to do like shows and stuff, because I have kind of steered away from shows for a minute now. It's been a year to.
Is there a reason why?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of my fault because I haven't reached out to like any places like, hey, you guys looking for like openers or whatever. You know what I mean? Because I have to manage myself too. You know what I mean? We don't have a manager. I can't just So I have to take that initiative myself. But, yeah, like I remember the last show that we did was I gave it away. I gave my spot. You know what I mean? I gave it to JRC and then he gave it to Tycoon. So it was like for like a little comedy spot like down the street somewhere. So he gave it to him, and it was like like we were still trying to make a name for ourselves. I mean, I still am too,
Yeah.
But it's just one of those. I'm still trying to do it.
I think you should. I know recently I heard about Angel at Scene City. They do a lot of shows at Riley's Tavern. That's where like Vinny short forms it. Yeah, Vinny Shoes performs there. The Supreme Innovation is where I met them. So that's one person you could reach out to. I know a little exclusive just for you.
It's gonna come out.
It's gonna come out, but I'm starting to contemplate trying to get into the whole space of throwing shows as well. I somebody that came to me with a proposition and it makes sense. So sometime in the future, I'm trying to make it all work where I'm going to be throwing shows. So I'll definitely keep your name. Your name there. It's
jumping.
It's cool just because like it gives me another chance to highlight the artists that I really fuck with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like outside of just a mag.
Yeah.
Now it's like, all right, well, we can really see what you can do.
Yeah.
Because there's a few people that I know who don't do a lot of shows.
Oh, okay. In my head, it was going somewhere completely different.
Nah, what
like you put them in the magazine, they were just ass. That's what I was like thinking.
What do you mean?
Like they were not what you're expecting them to sound like. You know what I mean?
That's
what I thought.
Everybody that I put in the map, for the most part, I genuinely
like their music. Yeah. Because I remember you were doing those like showcasing their. Like you'll put like a little album out on your Spotify or something?
Yeah. So and now I have to get back to doing that. But generally, most of the people that are in the mag, I fuck with either on a personal level or I like their music.
Yeah.
Not too many people have come to me wanting to be in the mag, and I don't like their shit. It happened.
Oh, for real?
I have people ask me to interview them, and I'm not fucking with it just because their music personally isn't just for me.
Yeah, right. How do you even say no to that? Like, how do you say no?
I have to tell you off camera.
All right.
I have to tell you off camera. It's juicy. There's gonna be people in this.
Oh yeah.
Damn, this motherfucker really.
He told me that same thing.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Luckily, it doesn't happen too often.
Yeah.
There are times where I might overlook somebody's request just because I'm really busy.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for that. But most times, I reach out to the people.
Yeah.
Not very many people have reached out to me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I'll put you in a match.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just still in that stage where I care a lot about it.
But sure, that's your craft.
But I am thinking about getting into throwing shows.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely keep a slot open for you, bro, for sure.
You'll see people.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be fun.
I think what I want to do, just another little exclusive, is do like an alum show, like something like that.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of the artists that have been in the previous mags to do it.
That's even the individual one?
Yeah, anybody. It's not just a cover because I only had 2 musicians on the cover.
Oh shit. Well, you could have him.
I mean, he doesn't perform.
Yeah.
He doesn't. I've only had 2 musicians on the cover. Which is crazy. I was a music magazine.
On real, huh? Hey, but I mean, it's music related.
It's music related.
Yeah.
Most of it.
Yeah.
This not. But yeah. So Cone. If y'all know my man Augusto Cone, he does daily confirmation. I actually shared the space with him.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Looks like an artist.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
This man right here is one an inspiration for sure. For sure.
I think I have these pants, bruh.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna keep a spot open for you to perform. I think you got a lot of talent.
Oh, thank you.
And I do believe that it's time for you to get your name out there in a big way. And I'm willing to do what I can do for you to make that happen.
Yeah, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah.
Is there anything else specifically that you might want to talk about, that you might want to mention? Anything we might
Yeah, so
you
like
got a haircut.
oh yeah. Look.
What's with the
My girl says it's Chia Pet. But yeah.
why'd you get a haircut?
I got tired of it.
Cause you have pretty long.
Pretty, huh? For sure. It was pretty though.
You got long hair.
Yeah, no. It was pretty long.
Hair.
No, but it was pretty good. For
It was long.
whoever see me from outside of this, I had
Let me see, cause I know.
No, you can't see because I had a hoodie on.
You know what's funny, bro? I showed my mom this mag.
Yeah.
And she looked at this picture and she was like, "Is that you?"
Oh, for real?
She thought it was me. She thought this picture of you was me.
That's cool.
And I'll take it. No, bro, this isn't Filipino. Do I look like this?
And he's a lot shorter than me.
I was like, do I look like this? She's like, I don't know. Yeah, you do have a hoodie on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a hoodie on. Yeah. So anything else that you want to talk about?
Yeah, so I'm doing I'm trying to get into like videos too. Like
you making videos?
no, not me, but like
Making music videos.
making more, yeah. Because I only have one, and I luckily shot it here too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So last thing you know that, yeah. So I shot it here, and I really want to get into more of that because it's really fun, But I kind of want to space it out with the right song too. I don't want to just put a music video out for like any other song that I have.
No, I get you. Music video is also another really important aspect of a rollout as well.
Yeah.
Because it visualizes specific songs, and that resonates with people a different way. I know there's plenty of songs that I like because of the video.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I think you should definitely do that. I know a couple of videographers, man.
Yeah.
That are pretty dope people too. So
yeah.
need somebody. I got you.
Oh, I got,
Yeah. That's dope, man. I'm really excited, man. I'm really excited. I really want to sit here again. Maybe another 6. Do you have a time frame for when you're gonna release the album?
I'm hoping. Well, to be honest with you, it might be like towards the end of the year.
Towards the end of the year.
Yeah. Because I'm still halfway there.
Yeah.
And I had to get other people's verses too, and then get it mastered and all this.
Yeah.
I mean, and Zoe is only one dude, so
Zoe does amazing work,
bro.
I think most of the artists that I talk to
Go to Zoe.
go to Zoe, especially now that Nate's not in the city like that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Zoe,
Loud out.
not even saying he gets the leftovers, but I'm not saying that at all. I don't want people to misconstrue my word.
Oh man, I'm gonna text him right now.
Nah, bro.
He just said.
I fuck with Zoe, but nah, he does amazing work.
Yeah, he does.
Chuck has showed me some work, where you mess with it, and it's fucking fire.
And he's making all my beats.
Oh, see, listen, man. I gotta come talk to you, Zoe. I got an idea that I want to do this year.
Oh, let's go.
And I gotta talk to you.
Yeah.
I gotta talk to you. So
I was trying to get you.
yeah, I know. Yeah. My time is crazy, bro.
I know, bro. It's all
You had to push this back hours.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
My time is crazy, but I'll tell you about that idea off camera.
Oh yeah.
Still too early.
Oh yeah, I got
to
you.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm open to sit back with you again, maybe in a year.
Yeah.
Post album, post rollout, post
Yeah.
everything, and kind of just see how your career has elevated from now till then. So
Imagine I'm a bum. Like I'm all raggedy and shit. Oh man, I don't want to throw that out there.
No. You're not gonna be.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna let you be a bum.
No, yeah.
As far as music,
Yeah.
whatever you do in your personal life, that's between you and who you with.
I got you.
As far as music wise,
Yeah.
you
be up there.
You gonna make some good music.
Outside of it, you gonna change.
Yeah, that's
bum ass clothes.
You and then that's who you with.
I got you.
Yeah, man. Hey, this was fun, bro. I'm glad.
Yeah,
it was a nice, cool conversation. I hope it was a good look into who you are as an artist, what you got coming out. Give something the people to look forward to, and I'm really happy to hear your whole 2 cents about the whole Face of the Phil shit.
Oh yeah,
because
I kind of had a feeling that conversation was kind of come up.
I didn't know it was gonna. That conversation is so funny to me, bro.
Yeah.
It's just funny to me. I don't want to get into why it's funny.
Yeah.
It's just funny to me. But I'm.
Camera.
But there are a lot of artists that I feel like
Could take that title.
Yeah. They're just maybe a few steps behind in certain things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
playing catch up, bro.
It's not even playing catch up. It's just Chuck is booking shows every week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a big part.
Consistency right there.
That's a big part of it.
Yeah.
You know.
That's why you got the magazine.
Yeah.
Ace of
Yeah, man. Well, thanks for pulling up, man,
bro.
for having this
Always.
conversation. I hope you guys out there watching have a good time. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share. There's only 8 copies left of KIJOY Magazine Volume 6, so please cop one now if you have it. You might not get a chance to cop one later. Volume 7 is on the way. It's going to be a bigger one. If you thought Chuck's issue was big, this next one's going to be bigger than that, as it should be. So you guys have a great time, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.